What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Monday, November the 13th, 2023. Today, we're going to talk about a platform that has been around for us since May of this year. And right now, it is looking like it is having a rough time. We're talking about ETF Pool. We're not going to shy away from what's happened in our journey. It has some ups and some downs. And right now, it's going through a little bit of an issue with withdrawals. And we're here to talk about that. There's not just me dealing with that. There's a lot of people out there dealing with that, and this is kind of what happens in the space. Of course, we're trying to give ETF Pool the benefit of the doubt, but there's one thing that's lacking from ETF Pool that we need to give them the benefit of the doubt, and that's communication. So before we get started, I want to remind all of you that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I am cranking out that crypto in many different platforms. Nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, and please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because if he gets you, there's nothing I can do to help you. Stay diligent, stay vigilant in this space, and in the comment section as well. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So ETF Pool has been something that we have been involved in since its pre-launch back in May. It has been a cranker out for us. It was a platform that we have a substantial amount of capital in, I believe, around 20,000 staked. So we understand that this is something that we want to last for us for a good time and a long time, but we understand the space as well, and we're not naive. So of course, we never put anything that we're not willing to lose. The reason we got to that point is because we were willing to lose that. So that was just what our risk management strategy had evolved to over the period of time that was around. Now we're talking about right now in November, we're having withdrawal issues, and this platform got started for us back in May. So even if its doors closed today, it still did a pretty good job for us. We did make passive income back, so that's always good. But what we're experiencing right now is a lack of communication. Now I go to the Telegram group, and there hasn't been anything posted since November the 8th. And that was a notification about a Zoom call that, of course, they were having a few times a week. So it's not something that we were unfamiliar with seeing, but knowing that there are some issues going on right now, I would expect ETF Pool to have been communicating with its community in at least the Telegram group, letting people know, hey, if there was an issue with the processor or this or that, then we're working on it. But we haven't seen anything like that yet. Of course, we did a withdrawal a couple of days ago, and we have not received it. It is still in pending. So when that happens, when we're used to withdrawals being at a certain time or receiving them in a certain time frame, and then we start experiencing a shift and we're experiencing a lack of communication, those are two red flags, and we have to wave them, because that's a part of learning from the space, whether you're a leader in this space or a passive earner, or you're taking a risk. Either way, but as we go, we got to learn what the red flags are when the platform is about to leave us. And we hope that ETF Pool can get back to what it's supposed to be doing. But the fact of the matter is, we've had some issues with ETF Pool personally. I know there's a few people out there that have had some issues as well that have reached out to me, and whether they be on my team or not, that doesn't negate the issues that people are having, and that more than myself is having them. So we're looking at ETF Pool right now as a platform that could be very well not paying out anymore. So we're not going to do any fresh deposits or anything like that. We really haven't. We've been withdrawing as often as possible, which is another one of our risk management strategies here at BOJ. Whatever you decide to put in, start withdrawing. If you can set it up to where you can get a withdrawal every day, because a lot of times there are minimums for these platforms. So you have to do a little math on your own and decide what your risk management strategy is. But at the end of the day, we were doing our best to withdraw on a daily basis whenever we had the opportunity or the balance to do so. This also allows us to see some red flags quicker. Because if we're used to withdrawing every day, if we've set it up to where we withdraw every day, and then now we are not getting withdrawals every day, we are now, we can find out this information quicker. We can move a little bit quicker. So in knowing this, and knowing that they're having some issues and have been having issues for a couple days now, we are going to take our links down from any future videos until they have this resolved. Of course, in our opinion, when these things happen, we're looking at the tail end of a platform. Let's just be honest and let's be real about it. But if it decides to come back, if it decides to get back on track, if it gets back to doing withdrawals the way that we know them to do them, and they start communicating with their community, we'll consider having the link back available for people that may want to be a part of ETF Pool again. But that rarely happens in the space. We always keep an eye on it, and we'll always come back and let people know, hey, this is getting back on track if it decides to do that. But right now, we are starting to see the beginnings of some red flags. So we won't be doing any new deposits, and we're going to be taking down the link from any future videos, starting with this one. And we'll hope for the best, but that's not going to keep us from moving on and moving forward. This is another reason why I keep many different platforms here on the docket for me. Some look like others, some don't look like others, some earn in different ways and different shapes and sizes, and I have different risk management strategies in each one of them. However, it's all about staying diversified and spread out best you can, so that when this kind of stuff happens, when one decides that it can't do what it's supposed to do anymore, then you still have others that you can kind of lean on. And hopefully, if you're withdrawing every day, it continues to put you in position to capitalize on opportunity when you do feel like it's time to capitalize. It's all your decision. Everything that I've joined, I've made from my own personal decision. And I'm not sitting here telling anybody to join anything. I'm just sharing my journeys in each of the things that I decide to join. So if that's something that you're interested in, of course, you would be subscribed to the channel and watching and following whatever you decide to do. But this is ETF Pool. We're still waiting to hear some positive news, but right now it seems like there's a lot of people experiencing some issues with withdrawals, and we are not off that list. We are still waiting on a withdrawal ourselves. So now, if we do get a withdrawal, of course, that's cause to do another video. But hey, we're hoping for the best. With that being said, put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, just make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, and please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp, man, because if you get you, there's nothing I can do to help you. Stay diligent and vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. And I will see you guys on the next one. This is ETF Pool. Of course, we're hoping for the best for them, but we understand what the red flags are, and that's what we do here. We're going to point them out. All right. How do you learn from them if you can't acknowledge them? If you can't point them out, if you can't see them, you can't learn from them. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.